In addition to the basic link are several others. The first is a worksheet link, used when we want to link in the result of another query. Here, the foreign table is modified through embedded actions before the link occurs. Modifications happen when a query is applied to the foreign table, so columns may be changed or defined in the process. In 1010 data, any table view modified from a native table is called a worksheet. Since the modified foreign table is now a worksheet, we have a worksheet link. For example, let's start with a basic link to a native table. Take a transaction table and link in a store table to get store attribute fields. Now we want to compute a new column named region. Let's first focus on the foreign table and add a calculation which computes our new field. We've started with our store table and added a simple will be column to create a region field. Let's bring the pieces together. We want to link our two tables, but this time apply the operations on the foreign table before linking the data. We construct a worksheet link by modifying the link statement to include embedded action on the foreign table. When the platform evaluates this query, it will evaluate the actions embedded inside the worksheet link and link that result back to our base table. Our next type of link is as of. When working with fact and dimension data, we may need to handle slowly changing dimensions. For example, a chain of retail stores will have product dimensional data, which defines attributes like department and category. Suppose a product can change categories. Laundry detergent might move from the soap category to the laundry category. If you need to analyze historical fact data using the latest product categories, a basic link from the fact table to the most recent product dimensions will meet your need. However, you may need to see the product category in effect at the time of the product sale. In other words, we want the product category attribute as of the transaction date. Here we have a sales fact table on the left and a dimensional advertising table on the right. Dimensional data is stored as a history. For each product, we have an advertising channel with an effective date, allowing us to capture all changes to attributes over time. Note that ties were promoted via newspaper on 7/1 and television 2 weeks later on 7/17. You may know this approach as Type 2 slowly changing dimensions. As of links give us a straightforward and simple way to access these historical records. We designate our link key columns, including an orderable time column, in this case date, used to determine which record is in effect at a given time. The foreign table must be sorted by this column for an as of link to work. Here we have the query for the as of link. We've added a type attribute of as of, and we included the time column as the last field in the link keys. The resulting table is shown here. The dimension attributes are linked into the base table, with the correct dimensions in effect as of the base record's transaction date. Next, we'll discuss link and select. Here, we keep only rows in the base table that have matches in the foreign table. In this example, the current table will be modified to exclude Arizona, Alaska, and Texas. Link and select is similar to an inner join in SQL, except only the first match in the foreign table is retrieved. The last link types are link and include and link and exclude, which operate as data filters. Instead of importing fields from the foreign table, they filter the base table. In link and include, we retain the base table records where the link key columns match the foreign table. In link and exclude, we remove these records. This is useful when you have an exclusion table. For example, a table containing a list of closed stores you want to exclude from query results.